This video is COVID free, doo-dah, doo-dah. This video is COVID free, now children bugger off.
Hey up peeps, I am Moobit and welcome back to the MC Ages server. Last time we finished up our Super Mario question mark block and also some detail work inside the Game Boy Never Portal room, as you can see here. But today we are actually going to do our first room of our arcade machine, which is actually going to be above us. If I can move which way's up, I can. Haha! And what we're going to be doing is a sugarcane farm and probably melon and pumpkin farm here as well. Probably all the way up. I was going to do lots of individual rooms in here, but because I've got different arcade machines for different jobs, I think this can be a massive sugarcane farm. I'll put a floor at the top there for like beds and storage and stuff like that. As you can see, I put a bit of a water stream into the side because I'm going to do one on both sides. But yeah, let's go to the UFO. Whee! Let's go up to the UFO, grab some materials, and we'll get building, shall we? Okay, so a few shulker boxes of bits. And I couldn't help myself. I did a live stream and yeah, we've already marked out one side. This is going to be the sugarcane farm part of it. Just marked out with the blocks. I haven't actually done any of the redstone or anything yet. And I've started putting the flooring up here. Put like beds and stuff up here. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go along. I've also put in these little access points where I can go up to the UFO, but other players can't come out. Because obviously we've got that private entrance at the side of the Game Boy here to this upper level. So that seems to work out quite well. Boop! And there's another one down here, look. So you have to crouch down, and it's that new trick of the 1.5 tall block thing. But you can't come out when you're going up in a bubble elevator. So that's the theory. But yeah, I've marked them out, basically. Come underneath here. But obviously we've got to put loads of observers in. All the redstone in, and then we've got to put glass in here and fill that with water. I'm also going to put the redstone on glass because I've wanted to do that for a while. I'm trying to think what colour glass to use. Might just do grey because from the outside it's going to be like invisible. That'd be pretty cool. I know I'm flying around a lot and that's cheaty, but whatever. Got some white glass. I think first thing we need to do is get some white glass and make a bubble elevator up to here. And basically take it from there. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll get some grey. We'll get some grey dye while we're going upstairs. Let's have a look. So if we come up here, we've got our sort of temporary storage up here in the bubble of the UFO. And I've got some light grey dye there. There's probably enough to actually make plenty more. Yeah, plenty of light grey dye, so we should be alright. And then we're going to make a hell of a lot of observers, which is always going to be fun. Boink, fill in all this. And then we'll fill in some redstone. And go from there. But yeah, let's do the as you can see, they've got a purple glass wall here. I know it's not exactly sexy looking, but I like purple a lot, so I need to get the connected textures on this glass sorted out as well. That's really doing my head in. But we're gonna have a bubble vator here and here. Yeah, we'll do some white glass panes with a bubble vator, and then we'll get on with the redstone for this side. Water vator's in. This one goes down, obviously, and the other one goes up, and you can just travel down to your heart's content and come out. But anyway, that's for Pete. Obviously, I can float up, but you know, try and keep it relatively vanilla, he says. Right, let's get the water and everything going in here. Now, we need some glass there to hold back the water. And then we need lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of observers. So it's got cobble in it, hasn't it? Yeah, cobbled quartz and redstone dust. My God, they're expensive. Right, time to get some observers.
It's time for
Mental health check-in of the week.
Week 2 of the COVID lockdown, but they're doing alright actually. But I'm not. They've set up a bloody office in my bedroom. I'm not getting any sleep.
Mental health check-in of the week.
Okay, an hour of mining later, we've got 3 boxes of cobblestone up the top there. So that's good. Oh, damn it, I need some more glass, but we'll do that in a minute. Managed to get a stack of observers. I need to go and get some more quartz as well. Observers are so expensive. But this is your basic sugarcane farm setup. It has a block at the bottom where sugarcane is. Above that is a piston. Above that is an observer. And then on the back of here, you'll have a block that passes redstone signal through. And I've just realised actually it will have to be a solid block. I can't put it on glass because it won't pass through to the piston. So a solid block there. Redstone line right the way across. And whenever a sugarcane grows up, the observer sees it, it chucks the piston out, leaving the thing at the bottom. And then you stack them on top of each other by putting water on top of the pistons and then another layer of soil, and you just keep going like that. It's easy. That's more like it. Not got all the sugarcane in yet, but there is our sugarcane farm. As you can see, nice and simple and repetitive. And it goes down into a water stream that takes it round to a drop chute that goes right down underneath my base, and that's where my storage system's going to go, because I was going to put a storage system here, but once I marked it out, I'd literally be left with chest this side and a 3x3 corridor here. It was just a bit too tight, so I'm going to put the farms up here and the storage system underneath rather than the other way around. So we've got that. In fact, I'll show you the back as well in case you've not seen this one. There's loads of tutorials to this online, so I'm not even going to bother making one. Unless you guys get in the comments and really ask me to, then that's fine. Look, so on the back, you've seen the front, and on the back you've got your water. You've got your piston with a block on it. You've got your observer with redstone, and then on top of the observer you've got water, and I put glass in because when you break the glass it's going to wash all the redstone off, so it just makes it easier. And obviously that's where your next layer of sugarcane is going to go, and there again, and there again, and there again, and so on and so on. So pretty easy to do a stackable farm with this design. Very, very easy indeed. Then of course I've got a double thing here just for the ones that come out. It's just the way that the blocks have gone behind because it's an arcade machine shape. But yeah, on this side I think I'm going to do a melon and pumpkin farm, which is very similar. It uses the same components but in a different setup. It can actually stack these really, really, really tall because they stack every 2 blocks instead of every 3 blocks. So going to see what resources we've got left, and we'll get on with that. Okay, and here is the slightly different setup to the sugarcane farm over there. I've just done 2 just to make sure it's working. Similar setup, except you can stack them a lot higher, and actually the back pattern ends up looking really good. So you've got an observer here, tilled soil with, this is pumpkin on it. And either side of the observer is yeah, there's one grown, so it's working good. So either side, just on cue, and either side of the observer is a piston. When a pumpkin or a melon grows, this stalk sends off a very slight redstone signal, which the observer sees, and obviously will trigger the pumpkin the second this grows, and it'll go dunk. And take the pumpkin off. I haven't put the redstone in at the back yet, but yeah, there you go. That one's going as well. So that's obviously working. Then on the back, you do like a lattice pattern. And I want to make sure I get this right. There we go. So as you plant it, there we go. That's your one. So If you're building this yourself, you put a block below the piston, the dot behind the actual piston there, and a solid block behind the observer. Just had to double check that. So then basically, every observer, you stick a block. In this case, I always use Isgal's favourite. And then you put a block there, block on top of this redstone. Boink, 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 boink. And that's it. You just rinse and repeat. You just keep going. This, you're always going to have a gap here. That's just how it is. I might even put, shall I make it pretty? Nah, I'll not bother. You put one there, and then just keep going like that. And if, obviously you got your hitbox of your thing there, so you can place your next block there, and there, and there, and there. And then you go boink, 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 boink. There you go. That's your next line done. Now I'm going to have to update this because there we go. And that's it. And then you just repeat it. You know, you put a layer of soil, your observers, your pistons, blah blah blah, and a layer of soil, and just keep going up and up. And I'm going to go right up to the ceiling. So I'll be right back when I've done that.
Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Wash your f***ing hands!
Ta-da! Yeah, boy! Everything's finished now. And as you can probably see, something different has happened here. I was going to put all chorus flutes in here, and it looked great. But I realised I could use the space for something a bit more useful. So the second most expensive thing you can sell back to the server is cactus. The most money you get is for carrots, but then you have to manually farm them and everything yourself. Whereas this is completely fully automatic. They all drop into the same chute at the bottom. But I'll go down now and show you. Whee! So they all drop into the same chute at the bottom and all fall down here. And all I've done is just put a bit of glass above here. The water goes down into the chute below here, and then into a storage system down below. This thing is pumping out the melons and pumpkins, as is this. Which is a good job, really, because we need them to trade with these guys. Yes, this is going to be coming soon. This is a second villager breeder, as well as the one up in the UFO. And as you can see, it's working. So yeah, we're going to be trading melons and pumpkins with these guys. At the moment it just comes down the drop chute here into these chests, but as you can see, it's pumping them out. Eventually that's going to go into a major storage system, but that's a good few episodes away, I think. I need loads of resources for it. But of course that will have to wait for another episode. Until then, I hope you've enjoyed this, and hopefully the basic redstone sort of chat that I had with you has helped you in your Minecraft worlds. Until next time, be safe, wash your hands, stay indoors, and I'll see you in the next episode. Ta-ra!
Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Wash your hands, wash your hands, wash your hands. Wash your f***ing hands!
I like to move it, fit.